appreciate about Miss Ingram is that she tries to help us with anything we need help. And my best memory about this school year would be um, going on field trips with my friends.
I appreciate Mr. Leo because he helps me with the homework.
I appreciate Mr. Leo because he cares about us. My best memory was the field trip. We went to UCLA because he was always there for us and making sure we were okay.
My best memory was you taking us to the field trip and chaperoning for us.
We are thankful to Miss Angela because she always is the best class of the day.
I feel appreciative of her because it's fun to have like a good class at the end after we've been to all our boring classes. She's like always fun to go to even when we're not in class. She's just fun to talk to and hang around with. My favorite memory with Angela is when we went to the movies to go see Divergent. It was funny because she kept complaining on me that I finished the book if I wanted to go see it, but she ended up not finishing the book at all.
And the part I liked afterwards was when we were trying to catch the train and all of us ran and she was the last one and she's like, oh, I'm not Divergent anymore. I fail. That's funny.
Grande is my favorite teacher because she can relate to all of us. She understands us. She helps us with everything, and she's probably like the best, most understanding teacher that I've ever met. And she's impacted my life in ways that I can't even explain.
Okay. Grande is one of my favorite teachers because, like Brittany said, she understands us. When we need help, she's there. What else? Oh yeah, I could consider her like a second mom, and yeah, and she's chill.
Okay, I'm thankful to have such an amazing staff because they're very collaborative, they're very helpful, and they're all great team players. That's why I'm very thankful to have an amazing staff.
I appreciate Miss Ingram because she's a fun teacher and because she loves books.
I appreciate Miss Ingram because she's an interesting teacher to talk to.
We're grateful for a lot of things that Jessica does. Like she's paid for textbooks that I'm gonna do for geometry during summer classes, and there's a lot of other things that I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for Miss Jessica that she's done everything we have right now. She's a great worker. No? My best memory is when we went to her house and for a pool party, and it was fun. And we had.
So why do I appreciate Ralph? I'm going to tell you that if it wasn't for Ralph, our school would be in chaos. Ralph is the best handyman, fix-it-all. He does everything. And I give him kudos every day because without him, it would make my job harder.
I appreciate Ms. Hirsch because she gives us more opportunities to raise up our grades. My best memory with Ms. Hirsch is when she met my parents and she told me, and she was saying good stuff that I can do to raise up my grade.
Hyro is my tech guy saver of all things. He fixes my phone, he downloads all my stuff from my phone to my computer, and anytime I have a problem with my printer, my computer, he's here within a matter of minutes to fix everything. And it works for me because I have a job to do, and if I have to wait around, it makes it harder, and I never have to wait around.
I appreciate Miss Shannon because for the fact that she, no matter what happens, you can sort of come to her because she will give you great advice on no matter what it is. She'll try to help you understand what you're going through so she can help you. My favorite memory of Miss Shannon was when it was Green versus Gold tug of war and she was like holding onto the rope and she was hanging, and it was pretty funny because everybody was like, she was practically hanging from the rope. It was pretty funny.
My favorite memory with Miss Shannon was when we were outside playing football and I was about to score and she gets in my way, so I have to go out of bounds, and she said, "It's okay because they didn't want you to win anyways."
My favorite.
I appreciate Miss Amy because she is awesome and she's funny.
I appreciate Miss Amy because she helps us when we need it.
Yes.
I'm lucky to have Amy twice a day for elective and history.
I'm lucky to have Miss Amy because, I forgot what I was gonna say. Because she felt like a friend to me during the 2 semesters that I had her.
We appreciate Mr. Patrick because he's been there for us since like 6th grade. I appreciate you because you've always been there for us if we have anything to talk to. Or no, anyone to talk to, I mean. You also helped us a lot in science. And we have the same last name, and that's called Lasso Pride. My best memory with Mr. Patrick is when I would feel down. He would always talk to me and make me feel better. My best memory of Mr. Patrick is when he would always catch me chewing gum and he would make me throw it away. And now she'll have her braces because of you. Thank you.
I appreciate Mr. Iglesias because he's always encouraging us and he never gives up on us. I appreciate Mr. Iglesias. He invites us for lunch and lets us and helps us with whatever we need help with extra work. I appreciate Mr. Joy because he is fun and cool and funny.
I appreciate Mr. Joey because he's someone that makes things fun.
I appreciate how Miss Lisa helps you when you don't get a subject.
I appreciate Miss Lisa when you don't get something, she helps you.
I appreciate Mr. Cornell because he's my motivation. He inspires me to be a healthy man like him. And I know that when I need someone to I need someone to talk to, I can talk to him. Thanks, Cornell.
I appreciate Cornell because he teaches us how to play sports, and I thank you for that.
I appreciate Miss Ebony because she always does fun activities with us. And for example, today we're going to play baseball and she's really funny when she pitches.
I really appreciate Miss Ebony because she is very supportive and she really helps a lot.
I appreciate Miss Ebony because she helped me to not make bad decisions.
Miss Candy and Miss Julie, they're really nice and they help my parents out with a lot of stuff. They help them with like me and how to solve problems. And
what about during lunchtime with Miss Candy or breakfast?
She tells us to be quiet a lot.
Is she mean or is she nice?
No, she's nice. But nobody listens.
Oh. What about you? Who do you love?
The Dean? The Dean. Well, Dean, I thank you for giving me a lot of chances, even though I was like that semester I was in bad behavior. I know I had a hard time, and then you brought me like up to being good, so I appreciate that.
That was good. And I want to say thank you to Miss Rachel, who always thinks 2 steps ahead of me, knows what I'm thinking before I even think about it, and remembers everything that I forget to make this school run perfectly.
I appreciate Ms. Reese because she's always straightforward and she explains to us what we're supposed to do.
I appreciate Ms. Reese because she helps me with everything.
The principal that I love is Miss Jessica. Miss Jessica Rolap helps me in everything. She's preparing me for the graduation and telling me what I need to do. She's very nice and she's careful.
Well, 2 people I love. First of all, one is Mr. Leo because he cares about my grades. Every time, if I'm passing your class, he tells me if I fail or my test. he's always on me, telling me, oh, this is bad, don't do this, do that. And then the other one is Jessica Roll Up too, because she's always always on me 24/7. Like she cares about my.
I am grateful for being in art because of my teacher, Mr. Bryant.
I am grateful in being in music because Lori, he teaches me all kinds of drumming lessons.
I am grateful for being an All-Stars because you get to do things for free.
I'm grateful for having dance because Ms. Diana inspires me to dance.
I am grateful for being in After School All-Stars Music because I get to learn new things every day. About Miss Monica is that she helps you with your reading plus whenever you need help.
The reason I like Miss Monica is because when we need help with our reading plus or with our reading, she helps us.
Well, the person that I love is Miss Sue because I think she's a really RSP teacher that helps us with anything that we have a problem or at work. And when she comes to math class, she helps me when I'm frustrated or when I don't get something. So I think that's the teacher I love.
I love Miss Sue because Miss Sue, every time she comes to a math class, she helps me on my quiz, my tests, and she helps me on my work. Also, she helps me on my English class, even though I don't work with her. She still helps me.